Any moment that you, of course, need a bit of time to move from that location, because as you tell us, you're right up there, just kilometers away from Gaza. Let us know, and we'll give you that time to also move from that location. We can hear the guns booming constantly behind you. But Gaurav, as you said, you're essentially a stone's throw away from Gaza. Does it look like that actual invasion of Gaza, or of the tanks rolling into the streets of Gaza, is going to happen today?
Happen anytime. It actually depends on the Israeli forces when they want to do it.
When they want to do it, because they are in a position to do it as and when they want. They've secured the area within. They're very confident of that.
Been called in. Police have come in. Their special forces have come in. So the operations internally are now sorted. Now the operations are now left for the army to destroy the threat across. And you saw those tanks that I was talking to you about. That tanks are also moving forward. Their armored personnel carriers are moving forward. So Israel is extremely confident that they are in a position right now to completely pulverize the Hamas leadership. One, when the leadership is also on the run, and two, they're also facing the pressure. So this artillery bombardment could just be an indication of the times to come. Soften the target, let the armor, infantry combat vehicles by whatever higher ground they can. And look behind me, if you can see these images, very fast-paced military movement and large amount of military movement that is taking place on
the road that extends. So is
perhaps for forward movement. Every time we move, so they're also told that there are jammers that are being put in place here. So some of my signal may drop, Akshita, occasionally when military movement happens, because Israeli forces also move with a lot of or electronic intelligence equipment, where jammers are also a part of their system, so that the adversary cannot communicate at all, Akshita.
Sure, yeah. We're losing you a bit, Gaurav, but we can essentially hear what's happening around you. Your video signal is gone off for the moment, but Gaurav is right there, just about 4 kilometers away from Gaza. And it's at that strategic point that you've got the Israeli tanks rolling in. These are images that he sent us earlier. You've got, in fact, the artillery placed there, firing from just very, very close to Gaza at the border areas, clearing off the area, so then Operation Iron Swords can be in full effect, which will mean that these tanks that you see on your screens will be rolling through the streets of Gaza, thereby completing Israel's mission to completely decimate Hamas, to completely kill any hideout, any settlement that they do have. In these areas, Gaurav, that you are, which is very, very close to Gaza, you were telling us you can almost see Gaza from where you are. Are those areas also, places where there are locals living, or have Gazans all been evacuated from those parts?
We can see buildings, we can also see pulverized buildings, but we cannot see individuals. They have been advised to leave. When I put that question to one of the officers who was leading, of course, not an artillery regiment, but an armored column, his information was that based on what Israel had told the people in the Gaza Strip, they'd been asked to evacuate, they'd been asked to move back. They were told in no uncertain terms that Israel will decimate Hamas. Now the writing is on the wall. It is up to those people if they want to read that writing on the wall, is what he told me. So their aim is to completely use artillery to pulverize that location. Once that location is pulverized, for armor to move in. That is the preparation. I do not know how quickly will that actually happen, whether it's already happening or will happen in some hours or some days. There you see more guns, and more guns are also coming in. And apart from tracked artillery, what I can also see behind me are infantry combat vehicles moving into this area. So where we are right now, Akshita, this is one of the most frontline positions, attack positions, as far as the Israeli army is concerned. And it's very clear from this point on that the Israeli movement into Gaza to decimate Hamas is not if but when, and that when may also be sooner than later. Maybe later today, maybe it's happening, maybe in the next couple of days it will happen, because they're positioned to do so, as we can see on ground zero.
India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV. India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.